Hi, this is Brett with Think Small, Miss Small TV. We've got the CZ457 MTR back, and in this video we are testing SK, Standard Plus, Pistol Match, and lastly, Rifle Match. Just a reminder on how I shoot the targets. I've got this target right here, and shoot 4 columns. The first column is the sighters. Next 2 columns are 5-round groups, and then the last column is a 10-round group. I did that just because I want 30 rounds to go through the chronograph. So as you watch this video, we'll go over the chronograph data, but as you watch the actual video of the shooting, the chronograph will speak out the velocities so you can kind of watch where the rounds are landing in different velocities. And just so you know where I stand on this, I'm not all that sure at 50 yards and this rifle, or any rifle maybe for that matter, is really going to make a difference. This is kind of an idea I've kind of just thought about over the year and a half that I've been testing ammo, where it just doesn't seem like the high velocities are going high, the low velocities are going low. Now, I do think there's something in there with the different velocities and barrel whip, but I think as I'm focusing my shooting actually on this rifle, maybe we'll be able to come to some sort of a reality. Is velocity important? You know, if something has a standard deviation, let's say of 15 versus 6, will that make your groups any tighter? I use those numbers because my best standard deviations in my @1 is about 6 feet per second. My worst in this gun is somewhere between 14 and 15 feet per second. But the groups still seemed okay. Anyway, so enough of that. You can put your opinion in the comments if you want. We can wait till the series is done. We'll do some tweaking once we find the right ammo, and we'll see what we come up with. Let's start with the data on the SK Standard Plus. Here's the target right here. I'll start off with the last group, the 3rd and 4th column, which would be a 5-round group and a 10-round group. I would say those are good groups. I do feel like maybe on the sighter group, the high one and the low one may be contributed to barrel whip, but I don't know for sure. Otherwise, it was a very tight group. Regardless, .51 is still a good group. And of course, the 5-round group, column 3, .29 is great. I think where things kind of started off on the sighter group, if you watch the video, you'll kind of see, and maybe you'll agree with me, that we had probably about 4 flyers or outliers that really kind of went outside where the group was developing. I don't know, I'll let you take a look. And of course, group 2 or column 2, the first target, you have, it looks like 3 rounds in the center, then a high one and a low one. And if I can kind of compare the distances between the high and low ones between the first column and the second column, it almost seems like they're about the same distance apart. So again, that's kind of where I'm thinking, is this barrel whip? I don't know what the velocities are on those 2 rounds, on either the sighter or the first target. But you know, I invite you to go watch the video and take a look for yourself, but I can almost guarantee you I won't do that. I have a feeling the higher velocity isn't the higher shot and the lower velocity isn't the lower shot, but I could be wrong. The Standard Plus, the average group size was 46, and I think I just averaged out the 3 targets, not the sighter group. Let's go over the chronograph data for the Standard Plus. 30 shots, I'll put a graphic here. 30 shots were at 1068 feet on average, 38 feet per second extreme spread, and a 9 feet per second standard deviation. That will be the best actually of the 3 groups. Next we'll move on to the SK Pistol Match. The worst performing ammo, as you'll see here on the screenshot. Average of .84 is all I'm going to talk about. The groups are ugly. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I can tell you this rifle doesn't like that ammo. Let me give you the chronograph data. 30 shots was 1054, extreme spread is 69, and then the standard deviation of 18. So I was wrong. The highest I've seen so far would be that 18 feet per second for standard deviation for any of the groups I think I've ever shot. Okay, the rifle match. The rifle match is actually what I shot the ARA target with, and what I felt like had the best groups, although it really didn't have the best group size. So anyway, let's take a look at the groups. The sighter groups are horrendous. I didn't even measure that. I didn't measure any of the sighters, I guess. 0.45 for the first target, second column. You know, that one flyer there, that would have been a pretty good group. And I believe that would have been a realistic group, because if you look at the second target, 0.33. So if you kind of look at these two groups, this is why I figured shooting the ARA with this ammo would be a good choice. And then, of course, the 10-round group, you have what I'll call a flyer on the bottom, right there around 8 o'clock, and one right there at 2 o'clock. Well, it actually looks like the one at 2 o'clock is probably multiple shots. Again, to get that distance, go ahead and check out the video, but I bet it's not velocity. I could be wrong. I'm going to say it may be the barrel whip. But, you know, check out the video. We'll see. And by the time I get through all this ammo testing, I'll have a better clue on what's going on there, I think. I hope. So as I mentioned, I shot... Oh, let me give you the chronograph data. Right here. Out of 30 shots, we were 1082. So the fastest ammo, 41 feet per second, extreme spread, and standard deviation at 10. Typically, before I was shooting this rifle, I would have thought a good standard deviation was 6 or 7 feet per second. The only ammo I think that shot that good was the Ely Team. So if you haven't seen that video, that was episode 1 of this video, this ammo testing for this rifle. All right, let's go over the ARA target. Not a whole lot to go over and to talk about or anything, except I had a 10 in here, which is extremely unusual for me. Other than that, it looks like everything else was a 50 or 100. I did not have any flags. Just relying on the range flag, which doesn't tell the true story of what's going on down the range, or, you know, at the target level. 2010 was the score, and I had 1X. So, you know, out of these three ammos, these are the worst I've seen a rifle perform, to be honest with you. Now, I'm not saying this ammo's bad, or this rifle's bad. I'm just saying it's probably not a good match. So far, I think my favorite ammo is going to be the Ely Team, but I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 more ammos I'm going to test. I'll break that into 3 more videos. So please, you know, like, and then do that, the heart, or what is that? You know, I think you'll get notified every time I put in a new video if you do that. You know, I appreciate you watching. I hope someone finds this helpful. All the shooting's coming next, so I hope you enjoy. Go through that. You know, I do chapters, so you can chapter to anything you find interesting. And with that, please like, subscribe, ring the bell. That's the notification thing I was thinking of, getting notified. And then Godspeed. CZ457 MTR, SK, Standard Plus. We'll go with the 10-round sighters, 2 5-round groups, and we'll finish with the 10-round group.
1073. 1062. 1068. 1068. 1069. 1068. 1068. 1061. 1084. 1047.
'Kay, nothing to write home about. Started off good. All right, 5-round group. First target.
One 1057. 1085.
That's incredible.
One 1056. 1081. 1071.
Okay, 3rd-round group. Well, actually, second target, 5-round group.
One 1081. 1070. 1058. 1058. 1069.
'All right, I moved 2 clicks to the left Last group, 10 rounds.
One thousand 72. 1064. 1069. 1076. 1066. 1070. 1075. 1079. 1070. 1066.
All right, that round, I felt like those misses were me. SK Pistol Match Special. We'll do the 10-siders, 2 5-round groups, and then the last target will be a 10-round group.
One 1027.
Okay, that's a cold bore. Let's see what happens.
One 1057. 1088. 1036. 1069. 1072. 1067. 1069. 1047. 1068.
Okay, first target, 5-round group.
1030.
No, hit the, you don't have to do anything. Turn this. You got
1039.
I like that ambidextrous bolt release, by the way. That thing's cool.
1048.
Bottom still, right? Yeah, keep it in there at the bottom. I'm watching the round.
1034. 1081.
Well, that was not beautiful. I think we're going to crank up. Alright, I went up 5 clicks. Let's go on the second target 5-round group.
One 1031. 1056. 1052. 1063. 1082.
I don't know why, but I'm going to do a 10-round group on the third target. Yikes.
One 1031.
You want your nose touching the charging handle. Here.
1057. 1055. 1039. 1062. 1074. 1061. 1063. 1019. 1058.
SK Rifle Match. A bit of a breeze. Let's go. First 10-round group on the siders. 2 5-round groups. And then the last one will be a 10-round group.
One 1106. 1082. 1083. 1074. 1067. 1071. 1094. 1084. 1065. 1075. 1008.
Okay, that's not promising. Regardless, we're going to go for our first 5-round group. I'm going to use some Kentucky windage on this.
One 1065.
Ready?
1094.
Yeah. All right.
1075. 1076. 1083.
Okay, not bad. I'm going to go down 2 clicks and still hold to the right.
One 1084.
Take a look while I have it.
1074. 1085. 1072.
All right, let's see if I can pull off this 10-round group.
See the little string you had in the arm below the bullseye? Yeah. And then you walk right up and then boom, the neck down.
1093. 1089. 1071. 1079. 1096. 1079. 1096. 1097. 1084. 1091.
Although I'm not happy with my 5-round groups, we're going to shoot an ARA target. I'm going to try to shoot this like I do at a match. No flags except for the range flag. I don't have high hopes, but we'll see what we can do. I'll be shooting the SK Rifle Match. I have no idea why it wants to shoot high. No idea why that went low. Just so you know, that was about the same aim point.
Romeo 5. I just got all parts in so we get. That thing's brand new, man. Right out the gate, that thing runs really well. Hey, Ralph, you should look at his starting.
This is strange. As you can probably tell, I'm having trouble finding my zero. Okay, we're going to give it a shot. I'd say that was a good shot. No, that's bad. You can probably tell by my shooting, I'm afraid to hold over too far to the right. It's costing me points. Just so you know, on those 4-sighter shots, I aimed at the dot. Makes it very hard to know how to move on, but I'm going for it anyhow.